Okay. So first you want to roll up your yarn, like I'm doing. And I usually just make it into like a ball, something easy that you can it can roll when you are knitting. Makes it very easy for yourself. Alright, now I'm going to teach you how to put it on. For first people, I'm going to show you how to make the hole and how to put it on your knitting needles. You can use any kind. So you make like a hole, you bring your string through the hole, and now you have like a loop where you can pull the other side of it. So you're going to make like a loop. So you put it on, and then you want to take this one and you want to make it tight. You want to take both your things and make it tight a little bit, not too tight, because you want to be able to use it to so then you put your other needle through, and the string that is not this one but this one, you're going to bring over, so over your one needle, and then you bring your needle down, and you see the loop right here, so you're gonna bring this loop and loosen it up and add it to this one, and then you just make it tight, and you got 2. So I'll make 10, and then I'll show you how to actually knit. And then, so you put it over, under, bring your needle under, you have your stitch, and you're going to bring that stitch over to the other needle so that it becomes, so now you have 3. So we want 10. So you're going to put it through, bring your string over, bring your needle under, bring it under, then you're going to have your fourth stitch, and then you bring it back to the other needle to keep it on there. So now we have 4, so we're going to make 3 more. So you're going to bring your string over, bring your needle under. Now you got 5, so we're going to need 5 more. Bring it over to your left needle. Your right needle goes under, again. Bring your string over. Then you bring this under, your right needle under. You got your 6th stitch, so bring it over. And then just tighten it. So you got 6. So your 7th, you're going to bring your needle under. Bring your string over. Bring your right knitting needle under. Now if it becomes tight, you just try to loosen it, just so you can get your thing under. Now for this one, it is being tight, so I'm going to redo it, just because I went under one of the ones that was tight, so I'm just going to redo that one again, because it was too tight for me to actually get to. Now I'm just going to loosen it a little bit, see if I can get it to come over. Okay, that's not... Let's see. Alright. So I just loosened it a little bit. So again, over, under, there we go. Now you got your 7th. So you bring it over. Now we're going to make your 8. So over, under, 9th, your 8th, over. Now you're going to now you got to make 2 more. So here's your 9th. Oh no. Okay. And I'm just going to quickly do this one since you guys should know it by now. So then your 10th would be your last one. So now I'm going to teach you how to knit. We're going to do some rows of knitting. And then I'll show you how to purl. Purl is a little bit hard. I know that's the fun stitch you like to do. People like to do for your knitting. So I'm going to show you that. But first we're going to just knit. So now this time when you do it, you bring your string over, and this time, instead of what you would usually do is you take it off, put it over, you're just going to take it off your left needle and keep it on your right needle. And that's what we're going to do. So string over, same thing like we're making a new stitch, but you just bring it right over to the other one. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing, just like you're making a stitch, but you're bringing it over. So just like that. So first you bring your knitting needle under, string over, and then under into the other needle. Okay, so you just, it's pretty easy. It's just like I said, making a stitch, except you just bring it to the other needle because you're transferring, basically you're transferring the stitches over to your other needle to make them into a row. So now if you can see this, it looks like you have a row of them. Okay? So now let's say you want to do knit, purl, and that's what we're going to do now. So you would do your knitting is just what I showed you. So bring your knitting needle under, bring your string over, bring it under, and then just bring it to the, now purling is you're going to bring this sideways. Your right needle is going to go under, just like you're knitting. It's going to go under the stitch. Then your string is going to go over top of your knitting needle. Bring it back. Now make sure it's tight. Bring your knitting needle down and under. And under. Okay, so that's your stitch. Now when you're going back from purl to knit, you bring your string back over and you go to your knit. And then back to doing a purl, you bring it under, bring this over the top, under, and through the needle. Now before you knit, you gotta bring this back over, or it'll be still on purl. Okay. Now you sideways, bring this forward, under, over the top, and then just basically under. It might take a while. And then bring it back over to knit. And then you just knit. Now you're going to bring this back under to purl. And I'm going to make the last two purl so we can just practice doing purl. And now the last two are going to be purl. So I'm just going to bring it under, over the top, and back under. Under, string over the top, and back under. And there you got it. You got kind of a purl knit. And then you just bring it back over to knit. And that's how you basically do it. My mom actually taught me how to do it, so it takes you a while to learn how to knit if you haven't done it, but when you get used to it, it's like really fast. Like I can easily do this really fast because I know how to do it. So I don't even have to look at what I'm doing because I've done it before. So I can just be looking at you guys and doing this because I don't need to look at it. And that's how much I've done this before. So I don't need to do too much. This one, I'm not sure. Oh, let me do something. If really fast. If you have too many, you by accident add a sketch to your thing, to your project. There's two ways of doing it. One way is doing what I showed you at the beginning, where you put your knitting needle under and you add a stitch like that, or you can just bring it up over your finger and this loop it over the top like this, and then when you go through it'll become a stitch, but that's one way of doing it. Alright, my name is Zoe Carrubba and I'm very glad to help you guys learn how to knit. It's really fun, and there's some projects you can make like hats and stuff. If you guys ever want me to learn how to make a hat, you can describe to you can describe to me and I'll show you. It's Zoe Carrubba, I think Zoe Carrubba Rocks, I think is what it is. Alright, bye!